Welcome to my Week 5 battle of the BBR. This week, the Chicago Grookies are taking on JarlTheKing, coach of the Hamilton Toracats, and we are currently 0-4. Not having a good season here, but I think I have a chance this week. I'm bringing a different Umbreon set than what I've brought like every other week previously, so I'm really hoping that will at least be enough to catch my opponent off guard and give me an opportunity to win. But yeah, let's take a look at my team, my opponent's team, and we'll get into the battle. So my opponent's team consists of Landorus Incarnate, Ogerpon Wellspring, Curum, Deoxys Defense, Chandelure, Regieleki, Mandibuzz, Sylveon, Fortress, and Ditto, with their Terra Captain being Chandelure. So when I take a look at my opponent's team, I only noticed two like major physical threats, those being Ogerpon and then a physical like D-Dance Curum. And so I had Weezing on the team originally, but it just wasn't really fitting. I needed that extra slot for something else that we'll get into in a little bit. So I just made Umbreon fully physically defensive. We're rocking the heavy duty boots with Terra Fairy, and we're going to be running a Calm Mindset this week. So we're rocking Dark Pulse, Alluring Voice, Calm Mind, and Moonlight just to heal myself up. I didn't want to have to deal with like Wish Protect. I can still get taunted, which would be annoying. I wouldn't be able to like continue to Calm Mind or Moonlight, but if I get like 2 or 3 Calm Minds up, this Umbreon is going to be doing just crazy damage to things, and it would be difficult for them to break down if Ogerpon is gone, and then if it's, you know, maybe a special Curum or something like that. We are bringing my favorite Pokemon off of the bench this week, Hisui and Zoroark, rocking the choice specs, just max speed, max special attack because we do speed tie with the Ogerpon, rocking Shadow Ball because that pretty much hits everything on the team that's not Mandibuzz, which we have Hyper Voice for, and then Icy Wind is if we can just catch Landorus off guard, hit it with that, and I mean also just slowing things down for Urshifu, who I do have in the back, is always nice. And I do plan on disguising this as Heatran. So next up we have Heatran, rocking the heavy duty boots because my opponent has a lot of different hazard setters this week, and I'm not like guaranteed to be able to clear them. I think I have a better chance of clearing them than I've had in the past, but still not the greatest. Rocking Magma Storm because generally, outside of Chandelure, my opponent's team really struggles to switch into fire moves, and being able to trap like Sylveon or something like that and taunt it would be just absolutely amazing. We have Earth Power in case we want to try to catch that Chandelure on a switch in, and then Stealth Rocks just for hazards, obviously. You know, they do have Regieleki and Fortress to clear, but just getting some chip damage is always nice on things. Bringing another Pokemon off the bench here, we got Cryogonal Frosted Flack because Flake did not fit. Rocking the heavy duty boots just again because I don't want to take hazards, you know, specifically Stealth Rocks on this. Rapid Spin, Recover, Freeze Dry, and Ancient Power. Ancient Power is just in case I want to try to catch Chandelure on a switch in because that is pretty much what switched into this every time. So it does about 40%, and if I get a boost, I'll be able to KO it, you know, on the following one, which would be really nice. Choice Scarf Urshifu looked really good this week. I will have to be careful of things like a Choice Scarf Landorus. That is possible to come, but if he does not have Life Orb, I mean, that's a lot less powerful. I won't have to worry as much. Close Combat, Surging Strikes, Rock Slide, and U-Turn. Rock Slide felt like an interesting one, but I wanted just like kind of a neutral hit that was able to hit all of Mandibuzz, Chandelure, and Curum, and Rock Slide just kind of fit that, so decided to go with that this week, and I'm not too worried about like Rocky Helmets or anything. The only Pokemon that I would imagine maybe having one is Fortress. You could make a case for Mandibuzz, but I think Mandibuzz would rather have heavy duty boots this week. And finally, we are bringing Sandy Shocks. Now, in my opinion, Sandy Shocks does not really have a good matchup this week, but due to Regieleki being just so fast and so annoying, I was struggling to play around it in testing. It would just Volt Switch. I would switch reacting to it, it would Volt Switch, and then they would get a huge threat in. And so I was like, all right, I need to bring Sandy Shocks just on the off chance that Regieleki comes because it's that big of a problem. Now, if it doesn't come, this is kind of a wasted slot. I would much rather have Galarian Weezing. We're rocking Light Clay with Light Screen Reflect, Volt Switch just to get out of there, and then Flash Cannon hits Landorus a little bit better than like something like Tri Attack would, as well as hitting like Sylveon. So yeah, that is my team for week 5 of the BBR. If you enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. I want to give a huge shout out to Kyle and Recordman for helping me prep and mock this week. Okay, here we are with the battle. My opponent brings Ditto, Curum, Chandelure, Landorus, Ogerpon, and Deoxys Defense. No matter what, we are going to lead with LaRusso. It looks really good here, and let me just get all of this information put in on his team and we will get into it. All right, we're going to disguise Zoroark as Heatran here. So let's get into it here. I'm really hoping that we can win this one. I really need to bring it back here. Okay. Urshifu. If I had to guess, Deoxys defense. Okay. Kyurem. We do outspeed this. And a close combat would absolutely destroy this. But I'm going to U-turn out here just on Deoxys or Chandelure coming out here. I have no reason to stay in here. Also, I just realized I am blocking my HP bar. Let me see if I can move that. We'll go up here. Sorry about that. I did not test that beforehand. I didn't know if it would be in the way. All right, and they stay in, so we're going to go out into Cryogonal on this. I also did not see how much that did because I didn't have my HP bars up, but go out into Cryogonal on this. Is they Dragon Dance, so they're a physical set. Awesome. We love to see it. Okay, well, I don't want to allow them to keep doing that, so we're just going to Ancient Power. They're at about 75. How much do I do? I don't do jack shit for damage. I do like 25%. And if they Dragon Dance again, it is not good. But I really don't have another play. I guess I should have close combated immediately. Because at +2, this is going to outspeed. Okay, they Scale Shot. So they're probably loaded dice here. Okay. Yep, so 75% Scale Shot, loaded dice. So it probably has Earth Power as well for Heatran, if I had to guess. We just have to go out into Luna here. I mean, LaRusso might be able to take one. Kyurem, Dragon Dance, +1. Alright, so first, let's check on Umbreon here. Umbreon takes it. Can maybe take 2, actually. Alright, we'll go Umbreon, we'll Terra Fairy, and we'll Alluring Voice then. That seems to be the best play that I can make against this Kyurem. I should have close combated turn 1. Damn, I really didn't think this was going to bite me in the ass this bad. I was just worried about, like, Chandelure or Deoxys coming in. I mean, even Landorus on a close combat. Okay, they swap out, so we're going to be safe for now. Oh my goodness. Alright, we see Landorus come out here. Now, this probably has Poison moves. Sludge Wave or something like that. Umbreon into a Landorus. Yeah, we don't take one, so. Alright, let's see how much we do to this. Okay, we do a nice 25%. Alright, so now I have to decide what I want to do here on this. There is no Regieleki, so Sandy Shocks isn't the most useful thing in the world, so I'm totally cool with just going into this to scout a Sludge Wave. And if he Earth Powers, that's totally fine. At least we will know that he doesn't have Sludge Wave. Alright, let's see it here. Please show me Sludge Bomb. Like, I don't necessarily want to see it. Okay, so maybe he doesn't have it then. So we'll go back out now, and we'll, well, I can also just go out into LaRusso here, but I think just going out into this and clicking Calm Mind is the play here. Because I feel like they would have Sludge Bombed there. So we'll go this, and we will Calm Mind up. And if Ditto comes out, it's not a problem, because Ditto will copy, my Dark typing instead of my Fairy typing. So we will, we'll heal up here with Moonlight so that we can, you know, not go down to Earth Powers. Okay, so how much health are we at here? 281, which puts us at 72. Earth Powers should be doing about 30%, so we can Calm Mind up. All right, Umbreon, you're doing something here. Thank you. So far this season, you've just got taunted and died. So I'm glad to see this somewhat working. All right, they swap out here. I honestly don't know what they would go out into, though. This is kind of scary for them, I think. Because Ditto can't really revenge kill it. I have enough defense to take a hit from Ogerpon and Kyurem. So, plus Kyurem can really only threaten me with ice moves. All right, what do we see come out here? This is going to be the Ogerpon. So we're going to get up to full. And we are at +1/+1, right? Yeah. I always take 2 hits from this, but on the off chance that they Swords Dance, I'm going to Alluring Voice this one. Okay, so they just Ivy Cudgel. That's fine. We take those. Yeah, Swords Dance would be scary. That's the only reason I just Alluring there. We'll Moonlight on this one. Hope for no crit. Because Ivy Cudgel does have boosted crit rate. We are at 319, which is 81%. Ogerpon. Wellspring. Ivy Cudgel cannot 2-hit KO me here. Crit would be unfortunate, but like I kind of have to try to play around. Like I can't like try to play around it. I'm just gonna have to go for it because this is my only Ogerpon answer anyways. So we will Moonlight here. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Thank you. All right. This is working. We're gonna go for one more Moonlight here, and then we're gonna let off Dark Pulse. All right, we're getting lucky. We're getting really lucky. All right, so now, do I want Moonlight one more time? I feel like I kind of want to. What am I at, 296? Yeah, there is rolls where that kills me then. This should put us right back up roughly at full. A little bit less. Now we're gonna Alluring Voice. Don't crit. The problem is we are running out of Moonlights very quickly. I'll let one off here. Don't crit. And we have one more, so that's where it gets a little dicey. All right, go for it. Okay. So now we just Dark Pulse. This will KO. Alright, Ogerpon's down, which is really good because this thing was very scary for my team. Still a lot of threats left, but not the greatest checks to this Umbreon. I feel like Kyurem would probably be the one that wants to come out here because it would do the most damage to me, and I actually think it maybe could KO me. Or no, I think I calced it at +1 earlier, so I don't think it would kill me. So we still have a chance here. Okay, this is something new. This is Ditto. Okay. So this is going to copy our Dark typing. I did some testing here. So Alluring Voice is going to do a lot. And they're probably Choice Scarfed, if I had to guess. Most Dittos are. So they can't, like, start Calm Minding up against us. And I don't want to start Calm Minding in case they click Alluring Voice, which is definitely what they should click, because Dark Pulse wouldn't do much. Now that Ogerpon is gone, though, this does put in a very good, like, positioning for fucking... God, I'm blanking. Urshifu. Urshifu is going to go crazy now. I don't have to worry about something coming in and absorbing my Surging Strikes. Alright, so we're just going to go back and forth with this Ditto here. We'll win the 1v1, so I don't think this one's going to take it out, though. I think we're going to have to go for one more after this. Let's see it. Ooh, that Dragon Dance Kyurem, though, that had me nervous at the start. I didn't think I was going to be able to get past that. All right, Ditto goes down. All right, this is good. This is looking really good. I'm happy with this Umbreon set. I want to give a shout out. I was watching replays for another league just to kind of see how my opponent played, and his opponent brought this Umbreon set, and I was like, oh, I have to bring that. I was like, that is so good. All right, we go down to Earth Power there, which is fine, because I'm now going to go out. I think I just go out into LaRusso here. I could also go out into Mystique here. I kind of like that, because Shadow Balls are pretty free, and this Landorus is at about 75%. Let me see how much damage I do with a Hyper Voice to Landorus. So Shadow Ball has a chance. Hyper Voice definitely kills. The problem with Hyper Voice is Chandelure exists. I think we still go this, and we just click Shadow Ball. This is going to come out as Heatran, because I disguised it as Heatran. He's going to realize, unless maybe he's thinking, you know, maybe it's Choice Scarf Eruption, because that could definitely be the case. All right, we go for Shadow Ball here, and this should KO. All right, yep, we knock out Landorus. Awesome. This is looking decent, especially once that Chandelure Terras. I can just click. Well, it's not even matters that it Terras, because close combat isn't like gonna hit it hard anyway. So I need to just weaken Kyurem a bit so that I can get just a Surging Strikes kill on it. But they're gonna struggle to switch into this Shadow Ball here. This hurts. Even Chandelure doesn't necessarily want to take it. And since they're Terra Fairy, I'm doing pretty good with Heatran. I was really worried Terra Ground was gonna come, because then, you know, just Terra Blast me into next week. But with Terra Fairy, Heatran walls it. I mean, Earth Powers aren't going to do, like, the greatest damage to it, but I'll be able to set Stealth Rocks up, you know, for Kyurem. So, okay, and we see Chandelure hit the field here. I want to keep this for Deoxys, so we're just going to go right out into Heatran here. Because Zoroark probably does a ton to Deoxys defense with Shadow Ball, and I feel like otherwise I'm going to struggle to break through it. They Terra here. We know it's Terra Fairy. Don't have to worry. And we see a Calm Mind. Okay, so we're going to taunt immediately to stop this. So no more of that, please. And that's fine, because if I get it weakened enough, then LaRusso will be able to just revenge kill it. I don't know what percentage I need it down to. So Surging Strikes, if it has no bulk, does like 77 minimum. So I think we'll be all right. They Calm Mind again. We're just going to taunt to stop them from continuing that. And then we're just going to Earth Power taunt, taunt when needed. I would like to get my Stealth Rocks up for Kyurem, but I just don't think I'm going to get the chance to. Which, I mean, let me look. How much does Surging Strikes do to Kyurem? Yeah, see, Stealth Rocks wouldn't even put it in range of that. So I was not expecting a Calm Mind Chandelure. Oh, we're still doing a ton with Earth Power, though. Okay, that's fine. That makes me a little less worried. Because then Urshifu, yeah, it's in range of Urshifu already. And then we might go down to this one. I don't know. It's going to be close. It would be nice if we do. We don't. Okay. I kind of wanted to go down so the taunt didn't end. But that's fine. I don't really think I need to go for another taunt. I think I can just keep Earth Powering. I feel like they're just going to knock me out here. Yeah, okay. Now, does Close Combat kill this thing? Because it's at like 30-40%. Close Combat might kill this. Let's see. I need to see what range it's at. The thing is, too, though, is I can't push off the fact that it could be like max HP or something. So if it's max HP, I kill. I kill with Close Combat always. All right, let's go for it. Awesome. Okay, this is really close. Deoxys defense is gonna come out here, like 100%, and I'm gonna go out into Mystique. Oh, this is the closest battle I've had yet. I've gotten at least 3-0'd every week. All right, Deoxys defense, exactly what I expected here. So we just always go out here into Mystique because I can't do anything to this with a Close Combat. What are they gonna like Thunder Wave, knockoff? Knockoff would kind of suck. Oh, they just Psychic. All right, man. That's a ton. All right, how much does this do? Oh, that's Close Combat range. Am I gonna win? Do I just Close Combat in this twice and win? No way. No way. This has been a crazy battle. I mean, I was not expecting... I mean, like, I knew that there was a possibility of a Dragon Dance Kyurem coming, but I didn't expect it to come off rip. And then Chandelure was quite nerve-wracking as well. I thought about bringing Flash Cannon on to Heatran to hit that and, like, Sylveon, but it worked out. I'm really happy with the Umbreon set that I brought. I think that's like the main thing that caught my opponent off guard this week was that I didn't just bring a support set like I've brought, every other week this season. But huge GGs to my opponent. It was a great battle, and he's very understanding of my schedule. He worked around it very well, and I appreciate him for that. All right, we just have to see this Close Combat kill, and I honestly would be pretty shocked if it didn't. I didn't run the calc because there's really no reason to. And there it is. We are not going winless this season. Once again, GG's to my opponent. Make sure to check out his channel. He makes some absolutely hilarious content. I watched his week 1 and week 2 BBR videos, and they were so fucking funny. Like, just absolutely great time. So I will have that linked in the description. If you enjoy, like, subscribe. See y'all later. Peace.